So, I'm about to go out with some friends. I'm gonna recreate this look with this outfit. I'm wearing different pants, but it's a green eyeshadow look. A lot of people, really liked it, and they were asking me to do a video tutorial on it. It's gonna look a little different because the last time I did it, I didn't have lashes on, but I have lashes on, so it's just a slight difference. So stay tuned, and then I'm gonna show you guys the whole fit afterwards. Also, where did I put? Oh, also, be implementing this lock bead and the style. It matches with this shirt. Show you guys how I implement this. Alright guys, so for this tutorial, I decided to actually do a voiceover this time so I could give you guys details. I'm going to start off by just detangling my eyelashes, all the hairs on my face, so that the makeup is applied smoothly. But first, we're going to start off with this primer. Now, this is what I use as my primer, the Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Recipe, and you can use whatever primer that you want, but when I tell you this is what I use for my foundation to look so smooth to the point where it looks like I have a filter on my face. Which makes sense because the ingredients in this Glow Recipe, it contains niacinamide, I think that's how you say it, but niacinamide is a key agent that helps decrease the appearance of pores. It helps with wrinkles and fine lines, and it's really good with hydration for your skin. So when it comes to me doing my makeup routine, I try to use products that are very, very good for your skin, not only just, what it does for the appearance, but what it does for the health of it. Okay, so I know you guys might think this is crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the concealer for basically kind of blending out fine lines and dark spots and areas that I don't want to show as far as when I put the foundation on. I saw this trend on TikTok where it kind of makes it better when you do this before the foundation. So I'm going to do this before the foundation. I'm going to put the foundation on top, and then I'm going to do it again on top of the foundation. It seems like a lot, but the first layer that I put on is very light. And this is strictly dickly just for the purpose of minimizing the appearance of it. But after the foundation is going to be on, it's going to look lighter. And then I'm going to put another layer of the concealer on, and it's going to be blended, watch. But we're just going to go ahead and blend. You can use whatever concealer that you want. I'm pretty cheap. So the concealer that I got, you could get it from the beauty supply store or online on Amazon. This is another, my voice crackled a bit, but this is another form of color correcting before you put your foundation on. This orange undertone is really good for warm toned skins. I'm going to use this on the actual dark spots that I have, the hyperpigmentation, acne spots that I have that need a little bit more TLC. You really don't need a lot of this product, so you don't have to basically squeeze it out. The residual product that was left from the previous application, you could kind of use that to kind of dab over and blend it out, and it'll do a good job. If you squeeze it out, it will be too potent and you're gonna look orange. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys that I stopped using my fingers for makeup. Okay? So I am a professional now. I use the sponge, but there's a key reason why I stopped using the fingers for makeup. Before, I thought using my fingers was really good for blending and creating that natural type of blend look, but ever since I started using the Watermelon Glow Recipe as my primer, whenever I use my fingers, it kind of smudged everything in, and it was mixing in with the product, versus with the sponge, it's kind of dabbing the makeup on top of the primer. So we're going to go in and do our eyebrows first, but first we're going to set the position of where we want our eyebrows to be. And what you do is you use the Brow Lift Elf Gel. That's going to help set where you want your eyebrow hairs to fall, so that when you're filling in your eyebrows and drawing in the shape, your hairs are kind of already going in the direction of where you want them to go. This was a game changer to me, you guys. I did not do this at all before. This is not even my eyebrow gel. My boyfriend's sister left the eyebrow gel here, and I just started using it. I was like, I wonder what this does. And her eyebrows look fire all the time. I was just like, let me just see what it does. But I even use this eyebrow gel if I don't want to even do my eyebrows, just so that my eyebrows look neat. So you could put this eyebrow gel on after you do a good clean razor, trying to get all the loose hairs around, and then you put the gel and you brush your eyebrows, and it looks like you got your eyebrows done professionally. So I think you could get this off of Amazon. I'll put the links in the description where you get these products from, but OD game changer. Now it's actually time to do the drawing in part. So this special brown eyebrow gel, I've been using this ever since I was in college, my first year of college. So over 10 years I've been using this product, and the main reason why I like using this product is because it is waterproof. I've gone out the country, I've gone swimming. I used to be on the dance team in college and in high school, and whenever I used this eyebrow gel, my eyebrows stayed on fleek 24/7. I could use this eyebrow gel without makeup, without the concealer, and just have a regular day of me having a natural look, and it will still stay on. There is a method to my madness when it comes to doing my eyebrows. So I start off with the part that is closest to my eyes, and I kind of get the foundation of the line of how long I want my eyebrows to be first, and how thick I want it to be. So the key to getting a steady, nice eyebrow without messing up OD is to take small strokes and go in the direction of where your hairs are. And this is for when it comes to drawing your eyebrows, and it also comes to when you're actually putting the concealer around your eyebrows. The smaller strokes you take, the neater it will be, and the less you have room to mess up, because you could just kind of add on to each stroke that you previously did until the look is actually complete. But yeah, right now I'm filling in my eyebrows after I did the outline. When it comes to filling in my eyebrows, I work from the outer corners to the inner corners, and the strokes that I do are different compared to the outer corners and the inner corners. The outer corners, I do more of a horizontal stroke, versus the inner corners, I work my way upwards, and it's more of a vertical slanted stroke. But it's vertically slanted towards the outer corners, if that makes sense. The reason why I do horizontal strokes towards the outer corner is because it kind of resembles the laying down of the hairs, and then the inner corners, that those little hairs that usually stick up in the middle because they're shorter, the vertical strokes really help with creating that natural look. Now we're going to go in with the concealer again to kind of shape and clean up the eyebrow look. This concealer is a slight shade darker than the same concealer that I used to actually highlight my face. This is slightly darker because I don't like my eyebrows looking too light around it. I feel like I look like a Barbie doll, versus this is more of a natural blend. So I would suggest, when it comes to outlining your eyebrows, you do a shade probably 2 shades lighter than what your eyebrow is. Sometimes I even use foundation to outline my eyebrows to make it even look more natural, but this gives it that freshly done, freshly waxed look. I'm using the same type of strokes that I use for actually doing my eyebrows, but I'm only going to do horizontal strokes really. The small strokes and overlap time over time over the previous stroke creates that clean look. And also, when it comes to outlining my eyebrows, I work from a little bit further and work my way inside so that I don't accidentally, it basically decreases the chance of me getting the concealer actually into my eyebrow. When it comes to the middle of the eyebrows, I kind of leave a space between my eyebrows, and then I put some concealer in the middle, and then I blend my way from the inside outwards to create that faded gradient look. Now I'm taking the sponge, but the sponge, it's kind of tapered down to a thinner part at the end, and then it's thicker at the outer part. So the outer part I use to blend my foundation, this thinner part I use to blend my eyebrows and the smaller corners of my face. Now this inner part, when it comes to blending the eyebrows, you want to blend away from where the line is, because if you blend into the line, that's gonna basically mess up the entire thing. So blend away, dab it closest to the eyebrow, but then start dragging it and blending it away from the eyebrow. If you accidentally got some concealer into your eyebrow, you could go back and use the eyebrow gel to kind of fill in the spots where the concealer got in, or if you have any empty spots in there. Now we're getting into the foundation. I've been using this foundation for ever since I can remember. I think it's when I started using foundation really. But I like using this foundation because, like I said, I like using makeup that actually helps my skin, not just for the appearance. I found when I use other foundations, I broke out easily. It made my skincare routine a little more hectic. Now, this acne solution has ingredients in it that actually help the skin. It contains caffeine, which acts as an antioxidant, which helps fight against free radicals during the day or whenever you're wearing it. There's a couple of other ingredients that have weird names that collectively kind of do the same thing as far as like helping as being water resistant. So if you're wearing like sunblock or sunscreen and you're trying to make sure it stays on throughout the day through sweat and any physical activity, this foundation contains ingredients that kind of help increase that water resistance, and in return, the products that you have on your face will stay on your face. The ingredients basically help treat existing acne that you have right now, and they help fight against any acne that may pop up in the future. Surprisingly, whenever I use this foundation, I feel like my skin looks clearer after I'm done washing it versus how my face looked before I put the foundation on. So I can attest to it actually working. But let's get into this texture. Pores are small. This watermelon glow recipe, this is what I was talking about how it looks like I have a filter on my face when you blend it in. It looks so smooth, so milky, and it blends in evenly with my regular skin tone. Like, this was a total game changer for me, I'm telling you guys. We're going to go in with some concealer again on top to kind of help with contouring, but this is a different concealer. This is the darker concealer the same concealer that I basically use for my eyebrows. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this juice because I love you guys. When it comes to contouring your face, I used to do it so wrong before. I used to just watch videos and do exactly what they did, but their face is not your face. You have to contour your face according to your own individual features. So you have to visualize in your head how you want your face to look, which features you want to be defined, which features you want to be highlighted, which features you want to be shadowed. I don't know if you guys have seen me, like if anybody has watched any of my previous makeup videos, when it comes to me putting cream blush, or now I started doing it when I'm contouring sometimes too, but I start to make the face like a facial expression of one that would most likely, show somebody, like if I was smiling or just like the regular resting face and stuff like that. And I would highlight and put the makeup on the areas that I want to be exaggerated when I'm making that face, or when my face is just still in regular tone. When it comes to contouring, as far as like making your face look thinner, the cheeks, what I'm doing right now, you make the kissy face and you find the natural part that naturally caves in and you highlight and contour that part. That's what you have to do for it to actually look like it's real. So now we're doing the blush, and when it comes to blush, honestly, it's kind of the same thing of how you have to find what works for you. I would suggest going to like Sephora or like Ulta, and don't be afraid to ask somebody for help. And I feel like it's better to go and ask somebody for help at Ulta and Sephora because they don't really benefit as much of you buying the product versus you going to an actual makeup stand at the mall or something like that. There are several testers where you can kind of test things out, and then you can also ask them like what they recommend, because if you go to a regular makeup stand for like MAC or Clinique at the mall, they're gonna recommend that you use their products. That is their job. So go to somewhere where there's a variety of makeup and beauty tools, where the employees that work there actually know what's work, they know what sells, they know what's good, they see a variety of people that come in, and they can help you, you know, find what you need. That's how I found that setting spray that I just used. That setting spray, I came into Sephora looking for the James, that pink, I forgot what it is, but it's the Holy Grail setting spray that everybody was talking about, which it really did work and it really was good. But when I came, they were out, and I was just like, okay, well, I need something like it. So I asked her, and she put me onto that setting spray, and personally, I kind of feel like it's better than the pink one. And the pink one is kind of overrated compared to this one. Now for the part of what makes this makeup look so bomb, like what's the key factor of why this makeup look is this makeup look. This Twin Flames liquid eyeshadow. I fell upon this at Sephora, just lollygagging, looking at stuff. I was just like, you know what? For the Little Mermaid, I want to be mermaidy. I want to be fishy out here. Not in a bad way, but I asked the ladies, I was just like, I need some sparkle, I need some glam, I need some aluminum looking, flaky, sparkly, glittery stuff. And they pointed me right to the direction of where I needed to go. And that's how I found this eyeshadow. And I'm going to get so many different colors. The application is so easy. Like, all you have to do is, after like pulling it out one time, you could use that for both eyes, and then just dab it on each eyelid, probably like 3 to 4 times each eyelid, and then use a small brush to kind of smooth it out and distribute it all across your lid. They have so many different colors that I'm gonna start trying in the future, and this product is Black owned, so that's another plus about this product that I was pretty excited about. Now I'm gonna go in with this brown eyeliner. I'm not going to tell you which eyeliner this is because I don't really like this eyeliner, and I'm only using it for the purpose of it being brown eyeliner. I'm still trying to look for my max brown eyeliner, period. But I say I like using brown eyeliner because I like the way it brings out brown eyes. There's just something about it that just makes your eyes look browner. And if you like throw in the combination of like a black winged eyeliner on top and then the brown on the bottom, or just do black mascara on top and brown on the bottom, that combination, I don't know what it is, but it does something. I'm trying to get into using brown mascara too, but I need to find the brown mascara, because I've noticed when it comes to these brown makeup utensils or tools and stuff like that, or products, you have to find a really good quality one, because there's a lot of them that just don't cut it out here. They're too light, or they're too flaky. They're not really that potent. I want a potent, good quality brown makeup tool. So if anybody knows like any really good brown eyeliners, specifically gel, I like using gel eyeliners, or any really good brown mascara brand, please put it down in the comments to help me too, please. And anybody else that is interested in getting any products like that. I don't know how I got into doing this type of lip, but ever since I did the first time, I was obsessed. And the brown on top of brown, I think brown is my color when it comes to makeup. Like the brown, warm fall colors, I feel like that's what really helps bring my better features out. The really, you know, poppy colors like blue and pink and, you know, all those other colors, I like them. But as far as like natural beauty, and as far as like a warm, authentic type of look, I love the warm earthy tone colors. So we're gonna go in with the setting spray again. So the first time I went in with the setting spray, that was after I did the foundation and the contouring to kind of set that before I started doing the eyelid and whatever else I needed to do. So I totally recommend you setting your face 2 times just to make sure it doesn't melt a little bit on your way to finishing your face. Okay, but this is the finished look, you guys. Make sure you gotta clean your the rings that you have on your face too, so it doesn't look all chalky and stuff like that. But man, I think this is like one of my favorite looks of, you know, creation period. Y'all see that jawline? My jawline was not jawing like that before. And it's the time my Sisterlocks sisters have been waiting for. It's time to do the hair. I first want to say that I am very thankful for one of my friends, Amira, because she brought me these lock jewels for my birthday. And I did not know the blessing that she was giving me. She gave me different sizes. She gave me different types, different colors, different lengths, and I'm truly happy and I appreciate her for doing that for me. But right now I'm detangling my hair. The jewels that I have that I got from her, I wear them with different types of hairstyles because they represent and they bring out the jewel in different ways. So for this long jewel that I have, the jewel is about the length of my actual hair, like each strand of my hair. So I thought to just keep it down and keep it to a side part, but the side part that I'm doing, like right underneath that flip, I'm going to put that jewel. The way this jewel is set up, it's like a really thin type of spiral, so they're really good with people who have sister locks or micro locks. But the way you put it on, I like to put it on kind of like a twist. So I place the coil exactly where I want it to be, as far as how high I want it to be close to my root, and then I go ahead and I ravel it downwards and spiral it the same way the spiral is going in between each spiral all the way until it's down to the end. And this completes our look, you guys. This is the final look. I feel like it's really cute. I didn't have the jewel before, but you know, there's nothing wrong with switching it up at all. And I'm glad I did, because this is really cute. I just wanted to be a little extra and I wanted to show you guys how this makeup looks in the sun in broad daylight, what it's doing for my skin. Alright, you guys, this is the fit. Clothes aren't done, but switched my earring to this earring. This used to be my grandma's earring, but I only have one of them left. So you guys have a good day. Bye.